Hello everybody, this is Leonora and I just wanted to stop by and say hello again. I have a desk full of decks that I need to unbox and work with and start checking out and reviewing, and I wanted to do another one today. So this one has been intriguing me for a while. It used to be called the Wicca Pack and done by Sally Moringstar, and they redid the name and it's been out on the market for a little while now as the Wicca Deck. Now, the person who illustrated this deck has a beautiful name, and I'm probably not going to say it correctly, so I apologize if I do. But I believe it's Donata Mayer, and maybe it's Danuta, but very beautiful nonetheless. I get a few decks like this across the store, like the Witch's Cards and the Witch's Oracle and the Halloween Oracle and a couple of these decks that come through the shop. And a lot of the times there's a simplicity to it where if even the ancient divination for the writings kit, that if you don't know what a feather quill pen is, if you don't know what a cauldron's for, that you don't know what some of these tools are for, that you don't have as much of a vibrational connection to like how to use the card system, and even though the illustrations may catch your attention, the deck in itself doesn't seem to get as used as much. With this particular deck, the couple of like paper images I printed offline to show customers what the cards look like have just got me intrigued enough to where I think that this system might have a little bit more foundation to it, as well as I'm interested in the artwork particularly. So 42 cards. Let's check this little puppy out. I'm kind of excited. This one's been on my deck for over a year, just kind of calling out to me, Leonora, Leonora, open me up, open me up. So here we go, here we go. Kind of my early Yule gift, I guess, to myself. So it's actually got a slidey case box, which is kind of nice. It feels a little stiffer, which usually means that if you want to keep the box as a case, that it usually lasts a little bit longer. So actually the case isn't too bad. It's got a little bit more of a pamphlet booklet versus just kind of the couple of pages. And it's, you know, in the kind of purple grayscale printout, very simple, but kind of cute. Down here at the bottom, they've got a high note and a low note. So kind of instead of saying positive or negative or right side up or reverse. Now the cards are the exact size of this box. So it feels to be maybe an inch. The border size is a little bit bigger than your standard tarot, but for Oracle, I see a lot of them that are a lot wider. And so for Oracle, this is actually like a decent size. It's thinner like tarot is, and just a little bit taller. Let me see here. Wow, cardstock, not too bad, not too bad. Even the individual card, that feels really nice. That feels really, 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 really nice. Of course, you know, anytime you first pull them out, you want them to be stiff. I mean, that's good. But sometimes when I do that, I'll see like all this paper fluff kind of fall away from the deck. Yes, they're not gold gilding edges. And they do have Donata Mayer's name kind of printed down at the bottom. It looks like if you went to trim your borders, you still wouldn't be able to trim that off. So a nice right side up pentacle on the back. So for people who want that stuff to be kind of multiverse on the backs, like it doesn't look like you're gonna get that, but that's okay. So starting right off the bat, you've got Ardea and we've got Heritage, which, you know, a lot of people, all they know is that she's the queen of the witches. So that's a very interesting take on her, to like have heritage, kind of talking about cultural, fundamental basics and whatnot. But bat, I mean, that's really neat. Chalice, candle, bat, rebirth in consciousness. That is really interesting. Candle, illumination, very simple, but gives you a lot of color frequency to kind of like take on that aspect of what kind of frequency. Ooh, spiral, attraction, kind of using Stonehenge, the moon, fertility, couple of different things kind of to, ooh, this is a neat one. Bell, awakening. That's going to be like an interesting, almost like the fairy awakening. It'll be interesting to kind of see what they do on that. Blue bells on top of that. So, ooh, Gaia. A familiar, instead of just using the classic kitty kitty, he's got a kind of a familiar spirit wolf there, and it says ally. Very neat. I love this artwork. Actually, I told you that was one of the reasons I wanted to open this up, was to check out the artwork, and I love it. For any of you who haven't been into the shop, who don't know me and whatnot, I love hand-drawn artwork. Ooh, that one is, yeah, cloak, camouflage. Interesting take on that. High priest, guardian, kind of a little bit more of that angelic, hermetic, Egyptian kind of influence with that one. You know, I definitely see a few different aspiration takes on a few of these, almost like it really is gearing very European, but there is a little bit of Egyptian, a little bit of Gnostic, a little bit of Greco-Roman, a little bit of shamanism. Like, it's very culturally geared, I feel like, more towards the European variations, but this is exciting. It's a very cute little deck. Spider patterns. I have to say, like, the wording on them are queen. Ooh, I like that one. Beautiful, very beautiful. Definitely an elemental and a chakra take on this deck too. I'm definitely liking the artwork. However, like, as I get to know the deck, like, I'll probably be able to use it simpler than some of the other ones. You've got Crone for releasing. That's a beautiful take on that card. But yeah, it's definitely going to be, I'd say, the words could have been like a little bit different, but they're beautiful, they're amazing, and I think the more that you get to know this deck, the more you're going to be able to take your own interpretations with the artwork and kind of take and fly off that, where again, some of the other ones, they'll just put a quill pen or just a gazing ball. And even with Cloak, it showed chakras. With Pentacle, evocation, it's showing like elements, energy, movement, sun and moon, the quadrants of the year. So there's a lot to kind of like take up with this deck, and I'll be kind of excited to come back and check it out. Cauldron womb, so instead of just showing the cauldron, they showed it kind of in practice, out in nature, someone utilizing it. Oh, already loving this deck. Again, artwork beautiful. I'm intrigued. We go to that one that said chord right there with kind of the elementals, and it's got initiation, but in here it says vibration is the soul word, keyword is initiation and willpower. Familiar, we go to that familiar one right there, and it says vibrational astral, keywords ally, support, and friends. Great, great. Actually, again, the book is really kind of going into like some different aspects. Ooh, bell. Like I said, I was a little intrigued with that one. Vibration, throat chakra, keywords awakening and summoning. High note, celebrated change in circumstances. Low note, wake up, it's time to listen and learn. This is going to be a fun, interesting deck to kind of check out and use and whatnot. Artwork interests me. I'm loving it already. For people who need like bigger, stronger keynotes or whatnot, you may not like some of just the simplicity of the outside of it, but for people who get like strong, intuitive impressions off of artwork, or people who like, you know, want to study the booklet and get a little bit more impressions, this actually looks like it's probably going to have a little bit more intake. So thanks for stopping by, guys. If you'd like to chat or purchase the deck here if you're Salt Lake City and local, we're Elemental Inspirations and Sugar House. And if you have any questions, please stop by the website, elemental-inspirations.com. Drop me an email. And of course, we always have Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Blessed be. Talk to you later.